morning, Miss Carmichael's class, or I guess it could be afternoon, depending on what time you're watching my video. All right, so let's get back to work, all right? We had the weekend to relax. Now we're going to get back to business, all right? So we're going to talk about using items to measure. We're going to use non-standard items. And what I mean by non-standard items, those are just things we have around our classroom, or in your case, that you have around your house. Not a ruler, because a ruler would be a standard way. We're doing non-standard way. So non-standard units. Today I went and got my blocks. And so I got these. Got different color ones here. And I also grabbed some paper clips. All right. And what I need from you is to go ahead and make sure your parents have that paper where I showed them where you could cut those blocks across and you can cut out those paper clips. And if you don't have that, I want you to go ahead and get that. So you're going to pause me and come back to me when you have it, okay? I love you, and I'll see you in a second. All right, here we go. So I'm looking at this paper right here. Can you grab that paper for me? And if not, that's okay. You could just follow along with me, all right? So it says estimate the length, then use cubes to measure. What does estimate mean? Do you remember that word? It's a big word. Estimate means to guess. It doesn't mean to sit there and wait, let me measure it right away. Oh. No, you're just going to take a guess. How many do you think it is? Estimate means think, guess. So I'm going to look here, and I'm going to use, it says to use your blocks. So I'm going to look at it and think, how many blocks do I think, do I estimate that it has? So I'll look at it and I'll guess. I'm going to guess 6, maybe 6, and I'll put my guess right here. Now I'm going to actually measure it. So I'll lay my paper flat, and I'm going to line up my cubes. I'm going to show you what I'm doing, but first I'm going to line up my cubes next to it, and I'll show you what I'm doing now, okay? So I'm putting up my cubes next to it like this, because it says to measure it. And I'm going to measure it all the way until I get to this line, because that line tells me stop, Miss Carmichael. So I guessed 6. Oh man, I might have guessed right. I promise you, I just took a guess. I didn't even, and I lined them all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! I guessed it, right? Oh my goodness, I really did just guess it. 6. So then I write, how many did it measure? 6. What I want you to remember is you start at the beginning line and you go to the end. You're not just going to measure this part. You're going to go where the line says to do it. Now it wants to know, what is it? It looks like a Nerf ball dart right here, okay? I want you to measure that. So the first thing it says estimate. That means guess. So I want you to guess. And again, we're using blocks, okay? Or those blocks you should have cut out in your packet. And how many do I think it is? I'm going to say 3. And so now I'm going to line up my blocks to see if I'm right. And so I lined up my blocks right here. I lined them up. I stayed on the line. And I'm right. There are 3. So my estimate was here. How many it actually measured goes right here. Okay. So now it says extend your thinking. Estimate the length and height of a calculator. Okay. So we're talking about height and length now. Height. I want you to think about how tall. Tall, meaning going up. Length will go this way, okay? So when you think of height, if you forget which way it is, height is how tall you are, how up and down. Length will go this way, okay? How wide is it? It wants you to guess, meaning estimate. And I want you to make your guess, and it says, I think the calculator is about blank cubes long. These are your cubes. I think the calculator is about blank cubes tall. Okay? All right, so I want you to go ahead and finish this one. I'm not going to do it all for you because I want you to do it, all right? All right, I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.